Dear viewers, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I'm glad you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Once again, thanks so much for those who've supported this channel by subscribing to YOLENO TV. If you want to support us, please just take a moment and hit the subscribe button. You can hit the like button. In 1978 to 2001, Moi's style of leadership was always divide and rule. JALANG'O and his other 8 members who visited the State House went against Baba's intentions. Earlier on, Baba had said, that is Raila Odinga had said, he does not recognize the leadership of the country. And since Raila Odinga is the party leader, it would have been very difficult or disturbing to see the likes of Jeremiah Kioni trooping to the State House. People like Kalonzo Musyoka going to the State House. People like Babu Owino going to the State House, or the famously known Nuru Okanga going to the State House. It would have been very shocking because these are people who was voted to stand with Raila Odinga's quest, and it's very simple. The People's Baraza have to work out the way it has been crafted. So a friend of mine said to me in WhatsApp, he said, ODM dismantled in a blink of an eye. Ruto has been a great student of the game. Being a sidekick of Nyayo, Tinga, Uhunye, he amassed more than enough knowledge to move swiftly. And then something else was said from Ahmed Nasir. When Ahmed Nasir said, politicians will always find a way to work with the government of the day. Let's take, for example, JALANG'O. He beat the former Lang'ata MP because the former Lang'ata was early to UDA. If the former Lang'ata had probably shown allegiance to ODM, the former Lang'ata would have won that election, because the people of Lang'ata show their allegiance to Raila Amolo Odinga. Because even though Felix Owuor has a massive online following, but he still needed Raila's blessing to be able to survive the wrath. When Mariga wanted to become a member of parliament for Kibra, he would have won if he would have vied on an ODM ticket. But because he did not vie on an ODM ticket, he failed. He failed to secure that Kibra by election, the Kibra constituency seat. He did not secure it because of the fact that he stood on another ticket that was not an ODM or Raila's ticket. The other politicians who come from the Luo Nyanza, and even a kid will tell you that they cannot survive. It's like trying to go against a strong tide in an ocean. You will be swept away completely. That's why I feel the meeting at State House was just a photo shooting session. Those leaders only went there to take photos with the head of state, to take photos with regarding Gachagua, so that they can confidently put in their albums that there's a time they went to the State House. Another thing that I think could be the reason why maybe that meeting was called was it's not possible that these people just went to the State House without a planning, without any plan having been done. I doubt. That could have been a plan that was well executed, and that these people would go to the State House and a meeting would be held. Maybe Ruto wanted to pass a message of reconciliation with the former Prime Minister, because he has already felt that the revolution is slowly growing, and the meeting that was held at Kibra imemshtua sana. Remember, JALANG'O was in that meeting at Kibra, so we cannot say that JALANG'O has switched allegiance at this particular moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you think those leaders will survive if they decide to openly defy Raila Amolo Odinga? But we've not seen them talk publicly that hawata support Raila Amolo Odinga tena. There was a time we saw Wycliffe Oparanya go to the State House. We even saw Edwin Sifuna go to the State House, but they later on did not denounce Raila Amolo Odinga's allegiance. They are still with him. In fact, Oparanya and Edwin Sifuna wamekuwa wakienda na Raila Amolo Odinga katika hizi public baraza. That means they are with him. So we are going to see, I personally think, the next meeting, which I think will be in Mavoko, we are going to see all those 9 leaders attend that meeting and attack the Kenya Kwanza government. We are likely going to see that, because right now they are feeling the pressure. Because right now, what Etale said about the meeting is that was not a party position, it was their own selfish or individual position. Maybe walinunuliwa, maybe William Samoei was successfully trying to implement the divide and rule, that you can't be in party X and simply come to party Y and be someone. I agree with Philip Italy that could not have been a party position. That could have been an individual selfish position. But the thing is that how the 9 agree to go there, that could only mean that there was communication between these leaders. They could have been communicating and planning, and that's why they decided to just go there. Or maybe they wanted to have public limelight. Like right now, they are on the public limelight, the public domain. They are the talk of the town. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly share your thoughts up below the comment section. What do you think about that meeting at State House? Once again, I'd like to urge you to stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.